Ooh, how we looking, gang? Got my light on. I hope y'all can see me. I know I'm black as shit, but I think I'm working with a little sunshine. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah. What up, gang? What up, squad? It's your boy Ethereus, the realest, the coolest, the trillest young king. Only two platforms as we speak. Welcome back to a lit banger, gang. So we got 1090 Jake in the building. I have not reacted to his videos before, but I'm like, you know what? Why not? You know what I'm saying? He keeps up with the streets and stuff like that. He's on everything, like not just Chicago, but Jacksonville, LA. He everywhere with it, you know what I'm saying? Because I guess he's an ex-gang member, so he turned his life around. Now he making big bucks off YouTube. That's why I'm saying this YouTube thing can work if you work it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and check it out. It says Chirac rapper What 'em Up caught with switch after beating 4 bodies. He beat 4 bodies, four bodies, meaning he unalived, put 4 people in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? Well, allegedly. I'm sorry. Alleged. Obviously, he got off with that, but we're gonna see what he's talking about. If you're new, subscribe, like the video, comment some more bangers you want me to check out, and let's go ahead and jump right into this one. Bang.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, man. I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're gonna be speaking on Chicago rapper What 'em Up, who beat 4 bodies and was just caught with a switch. January 19th, 2024. The feds executed a search warrant at 6 a.m. on an apartment in Chicago's Canaryville.
I like the way he talked. An apartment
Neighborhood located on the south side. As agents began to execute the warrant with law enforcement surrounding the building, a man would be observed leaning out of a window, throwing a firearm onto the roof of the building. The weapon was photographed before being recovered and determined to be a Glock with a switch. The switch turning the semi-automatic handgun into a machine gun. Wow. The man seen throwing the Glock would be none other than 26-year-old Maurice Harris, who's also known as the Chicago rapper Drench,
or Lil
aka What 'em Up.
Why y'all think he got that name? Because Wet 'em Up. He gonna he gonna put your ass in the ground.
What 'em Up's notorious reputation went viral back in 2017, starting with the murder of his father. March 29th, 2017, It was just after 11 in the morning when 37-year-old Jerry Jacobs was walking down a sidewalk in Chicago's South Shore neighborhood. That's when a dark-colored car pulled up and 4 men got out opening fire. Damn. Jacobs was shot in the right side of his body and was able to take himself to the hospital over 4 blocks away. Rushed into surgery, Jacobs would remain hospitalized into the night when things took a tragic turn in the early morning. At 3:40 a.m., Jacobs was pronounced dead. News would break he was a documented gang member. Damn. No suspects were in custody, and within 12 hours of his death, his son, What 'em Up, allegedly got his revenge.
I mean, I feel him though. They popped his daddy, so he gonna come, and he know who did it, so he gonna come back and get you.
Chicago neighborhood rocked by gun violence, the bullets flying inside a restaurant and outside as well.
At this South Shore restaurant, chaos and carnage. Relatives of those killed in tears and disbelief.
I ain't going nowhere until they get my baby up off the ground. I ain't going nowhere.
It was 4 p.m. when a man walked into a restaurant and opened fire. Officers arrived on scene finding a dead man in front of the restaurant, 2 dead men inside, and another dead man outside slumped against a tree a block away.
Damn.
All 4 were...
He was dead, slumped against a tree. Oh, that's horrible, bro. That's so sad.
The man outside slumped against a tree a block away.
Damn.
All 4 were shot to death. And come to find out, 2 of the victims were brothers, visiting their mother who worked at the restaurant, as she had to listen to the sounds of her 2 boys being gunned down outside.
No way.
2 people in the restaurant still in there dead. He went in there and shot them 2. After he killed them 2, he came out and shot my 2 nephews and killed my 2 nephews. Whoever did it needs to step up and be accountable for their actions and get sent up for it before they get hurt out here on these streets.
They gonna get sent upstairs too.
Cause somebody gonna hurt them.
Yep.
The brothers were identified as 19-year-old Raheem and 20-year-old Dylan Jackson. The 2 other victims were identified as 28-year-old Emmanuel Stokes and 32-year-old Edwin Davis.
Damn.
The broad day slaughter would shake the city, and 5 days would pass before Chicago police announced an arrest.
I'm proud to announce that we've made an arrest in the quadruple homicide that occurred on the 2700 block of East 75th Street. 19-year-old Maurice Harris has been charged with 4 counts of first-degree murder in connection with this incident.
The way the murder happened, the way all that happened, you knew it was somebody knew what they were doing. It wasn't just a school shooting type. You feel me? Knock on wood. It was something like he meant that.
This is his first arrest as an adult, and while I can't go into the specifics into his extensive juvenile history, as we've seen too many times before here in Chicago, he's no stranger to CPD.
Wet 'em Up was identified by photo lineup by multiple witnesses at the scene of the shooting. He'd be held without bond and remain in the Cook County Jail for the next 3 years until July of 2020. A court hearing would yet again shake the city as prosecutors announced the evidence was insufficient to meet the burden of proof. Detectives further investigated, finding the witnesses weren't credible and evidence that Wet 'em Up couldn't have been the shooter. So while the families of the victims
how he couldn't have been the shooter? Was he somewhere with somebody at the time or what?
Expected Wet 'em Up's demise, all charges against him were dropped and Wet was later freed. So the second word came that the man who beat 4 murders now had a switch. The feds quickly began their investigation.
Oh yeah, they own that.
Days after the search warrant, the feds would highlight 2 music videos by Wet, one titled Death and another titled Murder Man. In both songs, Wet recited lyrics about switches and murder. Multiple lyrics would be written into the federal complaint, although at no time was Wet seen possessing an actual switch, just rapping about them.
Same
Wet
shit.
would be charged
Same
with possession
shit.
of a machine gun and now faces up to 10 years in federal prison.
If y'all don't got Arcade, y'all better get Arcade. Arcade has the best samples in the game.
With the quadruple murder being Wet's first adult arrest and the fact that he beat all charges, Wet doesn't have much of a criminal history and luckily wasn't a felon, dodging another federal offense. Given his weak criminal history, Wet can expect anywhere from 3 to 5 years with a guilty plea.
Damn, 3 to
Now
5.
Wet 'em Up is going to prison. When you get a Fed case, it's pretty much
They have a 99% conviction rate. They only lost one, I believe, one that I know of. One case. Comment if. But they lost the Yo Gotti case in the early 2000s. Yo Gotti them. Was it Yo Gotti? Irv Gotti murdering them. That's they won their case against the feds. That's the only people that I know that won.
sealed. And I mean, law enforcement literally watched him lean out of a window and throw a Glock up onto the roof. Then they went on the roof, found the Glock with a switch. It's like said and done at that point. It's just going to be a matter of how much time he gets. He can get up.
Shout out to his jeweler. That ice look crazy. I'm about to get my ice. It's coming in the mail.
Up to 10 years.
About to be looking fly.
But looking into similar cases for first-time offenders or people that don't really have a criminal record like that, you got motherfuckers getting caught with switches that are getting 6 years, 5 years, a little over 2.5. So he could get, my estimate, somewhere between 3 to 5. But he's definitely gonna go to prison. I mean, it's a fucking Fed case. Now, Wet was given another chance at life. He got picked up on 4 murders. Whether or not he had anything to do with it, people that didn't like him were at the scene, watched 4 people get smacked, and then said, hey, we saw him do it. Damn. We know it was him. We saw it was him. And detectives later found out that they weren't credible witnesses. They were just most likely telling on their op who was Wet 'em Up, whose father had just...
My thing is, nah, most people don't tell on ops. The street motherfuckers, they want to see they op in the ground. They don't want to see him in jail. I doubt that.
Just got killed. So they are the ones that most likely gave the narrative to the investigators. Yo, his dad just got shot. He must have just slid for revenge. We saw him at the scene. And it took over 3 years for him to beat that case. Which sounds like a lawsuit in itself, because if you put me at the scene and got me charged with 4 murders,
4,
because you said I was there and then it was proven I wasn't, and I just had to do over 3 years in jail, how is that not a lawsuit? But push come to shove, he got freed. He hit the streets. He started dropping music videos. He's talking about switches, ops, this and that. He's back in the bullshit. It doesn't really seem like he's taking that second chance at life for what it is. It seems he's more so taking it for granted and getting caught.
Bro, that's how the motherfuckers do, bro. They beat bodies like King Von, and then keep doing the same stupid shit, bro.
With that switch is gonna hopefully smarten him up, because he's gonna go to a federal prison. He's not gonna be in Cook County. He's gonna be around people that might be a little bit wiser, and we'll see what comes from it. But y'all gotta stop playing with them switches, because had he had a regular gun case, he just would have went to Cook County. It wouldn't have been that big of a deal. Or maybe he could have got a fucking gun license, since he doesn't have that bad of a criminal history. But you get caught with a switch, no matter who you are, you're gone. You're going to federal prison. Like, they're not playing about them switches.
I didn't know.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody's walking around with machine guns, and that's not even a gun to just have on you. People specifically.
It's a machine gun, but on handheld, pretty much. So you can walk around with that on you. You know what I'm saying? Of course, anybody gonna walk around with no damn machine gun rocket launcher looking.
We use that to go do shit with it. So it's like, you got a lot of motherfuckers that want to switch just so they look the part. Like, oh yeah, I got one of these bitches. And then you get locked up and you go into the feds because you got caught with that motherfucker. Stay away from the switches. Let me know y'all's thoughts and comments in the comments section. It's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. Until next time.
Yeah.
Running low?
Shout out to 1090 Jake, man. Oh, what do y'all think, man? Was homie tweaking or not? You know what I'm saying? He gonna have to sit down for a while, but it's okay, cause he did do those murders. But if he did do the murders, then you know he getting his just due. You know what I'm saying? He was going to sit down eventually. So you know, luckily it ain't the death penalty or for life type. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all like videos like this, y'all know what to do, man. Hit that comment section, excuse me, below, and let me know. I like doing things like this because I'm not from the streets. I was raised in the, in the hood, but not nothing like this. This is some other shit. You feel me? But I like hearing the stories. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all want me to react to it, I definitely will. If you're new, subscribe, like the video, comment some more bangers y'all want me to check out, man. Until next time, your boy is out. Oh, guys, Pawpaw wants to say bye. Say bye, Pawpaw. What you gotta say?
Ice cream.
You want ice cream?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna give you ice cream, okay?
Bye.
Say bye. Good job, Pawpaw. What? Yeah, your shirt dirty as shit. Alright, guys. My daddy, he likes to tell y'all, he likes to say bye to y'all, but we gone. Deuces.